Check. Testing my audio. Good morning, everyone. Let me know if you're hearing me okay. And we will begin. I don't know who we is. It's just me here. You're there. You're listening. I will begin in a little less than 5 minutes. I'm still setting up a couple things. Sorry about that glitch with the music. I needed a little more time, so I had to rewind it. Hi everyone, good morning, or good afternoon, good evening, all of those things. Oh, this is the place where I have the train whistle! I've been setting up for the last 45 minutes, getting this thing plugged in here, and this thing plugged in there, and this thing hooked up, and all the while... Oh, it's being brought to me, it's being hand-delivered. Where was this? Oh, okay. I found it. Wow, I should just make blueberry pie. No one's bringing me blueberry pie. I don't. That's not really what I want right now. It's just the only thing I could think of. The sound of this $5.95 purchased on the internet toy train whistle. It brings me like a little bit of calm and joy and. It's like a really robust and deep sound. The reason why I keep mentioning this is because I have a substitute train whistle at the recording studio at NYU where I make a lot of the sort of sequence tutorials, and it just does not sound very good. And I think maybe my budget is such that I can get one more of these. Although ultimately, I don't know if you can see this. Let's see if it'll focus. This is what is on it. It just says train whistle. Lines, and then I certainly in my future. Oh, children, keep it down! They're very loud. Oh, I'm sorry. I shouted at you, all the people watching the live stream. Oh, the light is very bright. That's much too bright. I should dim the light. Oh, wait, am I actually on the internet and people are watching? This is very distressing. Maybe I should have like an organized script of things I'm going to talk about. First of all, the Coding Train today is brought to you by the Coding Train. I got very warm and sweaty and nervous realizing that people are watching. So I will remove my Coding Train hoodie and reveal to you, I'm basically a NASCAR driver over here. And my Coding Train t-shirt. Because today's Coding Train is brought to you by the Coding Train. What was I saying? There were so many things I was talking about. Let me look at the chat here and say hello. Green screen interrupted. I don't know what that means. Love from India. I assume it is not morning in India. I assume it is getting quite late at night in India. Go to bed. It is past your bedtime. I am just here doing nonsense on the internet. What was I talking about? Somebody remind me. The train whistle. So one thing I just want to mention, I would say that it's brought to you by the Coding Train, but one of the things that makes it possible for me to do these live streams is the membership program that I have. So since there's today's live stream is sponsored by the Coding Train members. And if you so choose to join the Coding Train as a member, you will receive, whoa, this is so loud in my ear. Is this loud in your ear? Your very own random number. I think I need to center myself here. It is 7:39 p.m. in India. Yeah, you can stay up for a little longer. What is going on here with... Oh, it's the green screen. Keying. Okay. I need to center myself. And, so let me move over here. I want to show you something exciting. It's not that exciting. Left. All right. So here's the Coding Train Discord. Oh, I'm in the wrong place. No, I'm... What? Oh my goodness. Something crazy has happened. Oh, so weird. So it looks like you're seeing my laptop screen behind me. You are not. You are seeing a frozen... this is not at all what I'm looking at on my laptop. This is like the last image that was sent over the HDMI cable before I started streaming. And it is frozen there. So why would that have happened? All right. Who is it in the chat who said the first 20 minutes will be technical glitches? You were prescient. Prescient, I would say. Let me see what I can do here. Laptop. US. So hold on. I'm going to do something weird here. That's me behind me. Okay. Me behind me. Let's go back to the laptop. USB capture HDMI. There we go. All right, it's back. Well, hopefully it will. That was a temporary glitch. All right. What I was saying was I'm really trying to build up the Coding Train Discord as the main platform to chat and engage with the community. There are lots of channels. There are a whole bunch of supporter channels that you can have access to, including a live chat that's going on right now. And then a bunch of just general channels for doing all sorts of things. And in particular, I think this is probably what I should highlight. I get a lot of emails asking for code help. And this is my, besides the processing forum, which is also an excellent place. It's discourse.processing.org. Excellent place to engage with the processing and P5JS community. But Coding Train specific and community questions and support and help and discussion around code. This is your place for it. So I will press my fancy Discord button here, which pastes the link to the Discord in the chat. I encourage you to join. And if you do join, make sure you take a look at the code of conduct. And you'll need to scroll down and react with an emoji. So that will give you full access to the Discord. And my new technique. Wait, is there a Coding Train movie night? Nobody told me about the Coding Train movie night. Most recently in my household here, we've been getting into the Karate Kid movies. We've watched 1 and 2, but have not yet watched Karate Kid 3. And did you know there is a Karate Kid 4? I did not know that till recently. All right, so I want to join the next movie night. That sounds like fun. Pets is always about... This is my favorite channel, as well as introductions, because I love to read about everybody. Mina writes, my mom has turned the lights off. Mina, your mom is very sensible and you should listen to your mother. when she says it's time to go to bed, definitely go to bed. All right, it's your internet dad here, apparently, live streaming on a Saturday morning. All right, what do I want to go? So I want to go to this channel called Links, and this is my new strategy for. This is the channel I now use to, when I like have a link to a bit of code or a reference page or something that I'm working on, I will paste it in here. So it's not easy for me to, the YouTube chat is also like often spirals out of control. Not really, but there's just a lot of traffic there. So it's not an efficient way for me to share anything that I'm doing. So that's also another reason to sign up for the Discord, because you can have access to, that's a quick way for me to share stuff with you as well. All right, now I need to get myself in a mind frame. Wait, I hear a noise. There's a pet. Is there a pet? Oh, something else. I need to get myself in a mind frame where I am here on the coding train, because I have a lot of stuff actually I want to do today, and I'll be here until probably noon Eastern. That's about an hour and 45 minutes from now, and everybody knows what that actually means, but I'm going to say that right now. That's sort of the plan. That's when I need to get back to my family. They've played enough Roblox this morning that I need to do some other activities with them. These wonderful children who are downstairs being not doing anything on the internet that they're not supposed to do. All right. With their lights on, it's morning. Everybody slept in today. It was very good. Now, random numbers index. One of the things I like to do, if this is your first time watching the coding train, first of all, I'm so sorry. It's a big world out there, and there's lots of stuff to watch on the internet. There's places to, well, there's not really places to go right now. You should probably stay home and wear your mask. But I would understand if you turned this on thinking, oh, I heard about this coding train thing. It's exactly what I want to do on my Saturday morning. And then you turn it on, you're like, maybe not so much. I get it. Oh, 406 of you currently watching. Let's see that number go down. But to help me get started, to help me focus, center myself, I like to read random numbers. And I am in the process, and I hope by the end of my life, oh, well, that sounds really ominous. But I really would like to get through this entire book. I'm not very far along. I've been reading random numbers out of this book for years now, but I never really thought, why don't I start in one place and go in order? Hello. So what I will be doing now is I'm looking at my channel where I keep track of where I am. Thanks to Marcos, who helped me keep track of this. I'm going to row 5. I've got a nice two-dimensional array. I'm going to row number 5. This is at the beginning of the book. Oh, I'm still on the first page. It's not so complicated. I'm on the first page here. This is what it looks like. Let me go to here. This is the table of random digits. You can see I'm on row 5, and I am on column 3. Row 5, column 3. Now, does that mean I read row 5, column 3 already, and I should go on to column 4? And when I say column 4, I'm referring to index 4, not the 4th column, or column 3. So here on row index 5, I've got column 0, 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to assume for the moment, maybe somebody could confirm this. Sorry, I'm just noticing in the chat that David has written, movie night was something I tried to do during quarantine. Hey, by the way, it's kind of still quarantine. Just during, it's not really over. At least not here where I live in these United of States, which are not so united. And let's not get into that. Yes, you read column 3, so start at column 4. Thank you. Boy, what would I ever do? Everybody should have just like, oh wow, I actually literally lost like 100 people just now. I shouldn't look at it. I have this new console where I can see the graph of viewers. I probably should not keep that up. Oh my God. I told everybody to leave and they actually did. That usually never happens. Maybe there was some other glitch on the internet. What I was saying is everybody should have just a helpful set of people who watch them on the internet and keep track of stuff for them. It's super useful. Oh, everybody came back. That was a temporary glitch. All right, welcome back, all of you who dropped out for a second. Or there was just like, this is ridiculous that I have a real-time graph of the total number of viewers, the average watch time, the chat rate. I don't think this is particularly valuable for me to have in the corner of my eye continuous while I'm live streaming. I sort of put it up there as like, oh, I can see if something goes wrong, but now I'm just like tracking how many people are watching, which is completely useless. All right. Row 5, column 3, but column 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. I can't remember which one it is. Yeah. 36,697. This is, by the way, I don't know why this is now turned into random number ASMR, which is not what I intended. 36,170. 65,813. 39,885. 11,199. 29,170. 98,520. 17,767. 14,905. 68,607. 22,109. 40,558. 60,970. 93,433. 50,500. 73,998. Whoa! Oh my god, where did I'm way off! I skipped a whole bunch of numbers! Ah! Oh no! Oh no! I want that sound effect that goes wah 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 wah, because all I have is this one. Oh, best laid plans. I literally went like, for some reason, so the book is organized in these like chunks of 5 rows, and I for some reason went from row 5 to row. All right, we're gonna come back. We're gonna do a do-over later. We put the random numbers away. By the way, it now says my concurrent viewers are 0. Literally, I gotta screenshot this. How do you take a screenshot on Windows? This is hilarious. It literally says right here on the console, concurrent viewers 0. Maybe I can pull this up for you to see it. Let's see if I can do that real quick. So I want to show you what I'm looking at. One of the features of YouTube Studio. Let's see if this will come up. I'm going to get started with some coding stuff in a second. Not to worry, everyone. I'm going to show you what I'm looking at. Oh, now it's back. That's so weird. So this is what I'm looking at, by the way, in case you haven't seen this. This is what the live console looks like on YouTube. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! Alex Kasilag. Welcome. I don't know if you guys can see that these lights are blinking behind me, but you can't see that. Welcome to the Coding Train membership program. I so thank you for your patronage. And as you board the train, you will receive your very own random number. Oh, you know what I really should do? I should start now with giving people the random numbers in order. Because, I mean, I'm not going to get... If I got to 1 million members, I don't know where I'm moving to in the world, but like, is a private island an option? It sounds about nice right now. Could I get internet there and live stream? So maybe I'll still... Random numbers should be random for everybody. All right. Here we go, Alex. Hello there to you too. Your number is 95,905. Please take that down. Record it. This is what I also need. I need a Discord bot. Oh, here's what we need. Here's what we need for the Discord bot. So when somebody joins, and then they end up in Discord, I can give a command and tag them with their random number, and it is part of their like profile or whatever forever. That's their Coding Train random number. This is great. I love all this stuff I'm doing. And then everybody can get their own t-shirts, like Coding Train Passenger with their random number on it. I have all these ideas. But if I don't get to the coding, I think all these ideas will be fun. Anyway, I was showing you a little behind the scenes of what it looks like when you live stream. There's settings, viewer activity, stream health. And you can see I have an excellent connection. Supposedly, and for some reason on my console that I'm looking at over here, on my giant Samsung monitor that I spent a lot of time talking about on a previous stream, it went down to 0. Not so interesting. All right, back to here. All right, I think I better get started with some of our segments for today. So the first segment that I would like to do is community contributions from you, the viewers of the Coding Train. Anybody who watches the Coding Train can submit their own version of one of my coding tutorial videos, something you made, you were inspired by, you had an idea for, your own creative twist. And you can submit it on the Coding Train website. There's instructions and all sorts of stuff. And ask in the chat, join the Discord, we'll help you submit yours. It doesn't matter if it's exactly the same as what I made, but you changed one thing, like the color. That is a success story for you, and I want to see it. I want you to share your wonderful code. So, we have, it's prepared by Coding Train members. David and now Peter has done some upgrades to it. I can go into, the, is the music, is it too loud? I can go into Discord here and I can type !wheel. And when I type that, oh, I think somebody tagged me. Oh, it was Simon. Simon, remember, tag me for like urgent needs only. Oh, that you did use some siren emojis, but I'm not sure. The urgency of your message, but I appreciate your enthusiasm. Okay. So I'm going to type !wheel, and I'm going to get the link to the Coding Train wheel. And we're going to go here. And we're going to see the new design for the Coding Train wheel. Here it is. Thanks for your design, Peter. Your submission to the Coding Train community is right here. This is where I show community contributions, and your contribution is a new design of the wheel itself. Okay, I gotta turn that music off. It's got another minute in that song, and it's kind of being insane. All right, I'm moving the mic, which is very dangerous because that. Oh, I was trying to put it like further away from blocking the wheel. All right, so these. Look at this. Now we can actually see one of the upgrades here is that we've got names of the projects. So Not So Random Walk, Visualizing Pi, Breakout, Response, Jump, Height, and Obstacle Speed based on window. Love from Nara, Japan. Oh, I don't know where Nara, Japan is. Is 2 to 3 decibels too loud? And nope, the mic is back. My mic is a very sensitive USB cable. I'm turning the laptop sound down a couple decibels. Okay, so hopefully that will help. New audio device detected. Don't switch. Okay. All right, now. So the other thing I need to check is I use this software called Loopback, which sends the audio of my laptop into the stream. You can see here. So I want to. And this is actually where the sound effects are coming from. They come in through here, like if I start playing the music. And they go to this output channel, which then goes out USB capture, which is what's going into my streaming computer. Hopefully that audio level is better. But I want to turn on Google Chrome because I believe we now have built into the wheel itself some sound effects. Ooh, what is going on? Computer's frozen. Okay, browser, here we go. Where are we going to land? We landed on Rainy Night. So if I could give a little bit of feedback on this design, I think we have... So one of the things that's really important, and I should probably show you how I can run an extension to check for accessibility, is I would like the wheel. On the one hand, the wheel is, well, I would like the wheel to be an accessible accessible for people who use the the browser. Sorry, I was getting some notification dings in my ear. Maybe this isn't the best system. For people who use who experience the browser through a screen reader. So one thing that would be great if anybody wants to contribute, or I want to make sure we work on as we're developing the wheel. One thing that's very important when thinking about web accessibility is not to do it after the fact, but to build with accessibility always from the beginning. I think maybe we have, and then I would take the blame for this. Haven't necessarily done this with the wheel, but what I could really imagine working well is that there's probably some metadata we could put in on this page to describe what it is. And when you spin the wheel, it explains it's spinning. Maybe it tells you, the screen reader reads out what all the options are and then reads out which one it's landed on. So that would be a great exercise. One thing, I think this wheel exists currently as a P5 web editor sketch, but we should turn it into a repo so people could contribute. Anyway, but the thing that reminded me of this accessibility is the color contrast. There are actually, it's called, I forget how to say it, but it's WCAG, the Web Content Accessibility Guidelines. There are specific colors that to maintain a high enough contrast ratio for people with all different kinds of vision abilities to be able to see. And I can't even read that. So, okay. Rainy Night. Let's take a look at it. View selected. Rainy Night, contributed by Amin Ahmad Ahmadi. And I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing your name, Amin, correctly, but I gave it my best. And if you happen to be watching, that would be amazing. And okay. So Solar Liner is asking some excellent questions about how the wheel is currently handling new contributions. And this is a major thing that we need to work on. That is not automated right now. So we do need to build something that scrapes the Coding Train website and gets new contributions, validates them, that sort of thing. But that's not there. So I'm going to click on Rainy Night. Well, so this is, by the way, this is one of my more highest watch videos, which always surprises me. And maybe I should get back to my roots and make more like really simple coding challenges like this. But this one never ceases to amaze me how popular it is. Let me click on Rainy Night by Amin. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I need the womp 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 womp. Do you know that sound effect that I'm talking about? I got 0 viewers again. So this unfortunately does happen. People change their... Oh, but look at this. I bet you I could find it. This link that it's going to... I mean, I don't want to... Let me just switch to here. I don't want to show anybody's information by accident, but I think if I go to / the username / sketches, it will pull up all their sketches. Oh, and this is the second time we're looking at one of Amin's contributions, and it. So maybe if somebody could find that for me, I'm actually not going to look for it right now, but I would love for someone to find it for me. I'm going to move on to the next one. And here we go. Spin that wheel. Are you one of these folks on here? Are you tic-tac-toe? Are you the numbered chatbot? If you're the numbered chatbot, we're about to look at your project. This is... Oh... about 50% of them are submitted by David Snyder. I know there's a lot of conspiracy theories going on about this wheel spinning thing, but let's take a look at the number chatbot. All right. Okay. Number guessing chatbot. So this, it looks like it was, I believe this is based off of the video tutorials I made using something called RiveScript, which is actually really interesting to think about. At the time when I recorded those chatbot tutorials, how to make your own chatbot with RiveScript, I don't think I was even, Discord was probably a thing, but I certainly wasn't using it. So those videos are really relevant today if you would be thinking about combining them with my coming soon on the Coding Train sequence tutorials about making your own Discord bot. Oh, right. Nobody's seen any of that yet. I have 3 tutorials that hopefully will be published next week on how to make your own Discord bot. So that's coming. Here we go. Oh, I clicked the user link. It was my fault. I'll go back to Amin. Sorry about that. But let's try this. So I assume what am I supposed to say? I'm going to say, what am I supposed to say? Guess a number between 1 and 10. But it said you were thinking of a number between 1 and 100. What's going on here? All right, let's try 6. Pick a lower number. All right, what did everybody think? Oh, how about 3? Pick a lower number. How about 2? Pick a lower number. How about 1? I got it! All right, done. I'm thinking of another number between... Okay, what? All right, David, I think you need to do some work on this. A little inconsistency in the replies. Great job, though. This is super fun to see. And so this is, one of the things I'm realizing about, I don't mean to be showing community contributions as like, oh, now I get to promote my earlier videos. But this, if you're wondering like how to do this yourself, this is one of the video tutorials I have around using something called RiveScript. With P5.js. And RiveScript, one of the things I love about RiveScript, if you're not familiar with it, is generally now if you think of a chatbot. So if you think of like a customer service chatbot or something that you think, oh, what kind of fancy AI, machine learning, super deep learning magic is happening behind the scenes? Well, chatbots can also be made with some very simple pattern matching rules. And this is like goes back to the 1960s even, and some early days of things like the Alice bot and various other examples of early so-called AI chatbots. And so I really think sometimes you can get lost in this sort of like desire to have the most sophisticated methodology, whereas just coming up with a few simple rules, some clever constraints, and a story, something that you want to say or want to say through the medium of a chatbot, there's a lot of possibilities there. So I'd encourage you to create your own chatbot, and just with sort of simple pattern matching rules. And RiveScript is a wonderful, I guess I can sort of like pull it up, is a framework and scripting language for doing that. And, of course, I did it with JavaScript, but you can see here, you can use RiveScript with any of these other programming languages. All right, Violet sent me Amin's rain sketch. Violet, do you have the power to post something in the links channel under live? So, that's where, although I guess I could just go to here. Maybe nobody minds me opening up the live stream chat in on screen, but I'm always wary of showing people's information without a sort of opting in. And so let me grab it. Let me go to Amin. Where's my waiting music? Let's see if I can find it before the sound effect ends. Oh, great. Kobe has the power. I couldn't figure out what I was doing. Here we go. We're getting Amin's coding challenge. Look at this. I'm going to remove myself for a second. Let's go. There. This is beautiful. Wait. Okay, I'm looking for my rain sound effect. I don't seem to have one. I'll just make one. Everybody falling asleep yet? Or this is beautiful. So I do really love seeing this. I love just the sort of, the video tutorial itself really just shows the basics of how do you make an object, how do you have an array of objects, and then I'm drawing a line for each element. It's a particle system, if you will, and being more thoughtful about color, behavior, background image. We've got a lovely rain scene here, and I think you could sort of start to think like, what might this be the background for? On the one hand, maybe this is just something to experience. Is this interactive in some way? Do you go to the web page, and if it's actually raining that day, it's raining on screen? Is there a game that you're playing, and this is just the backdrop for that game? I think there's a lot of wonderful possibilities. I'm curious about how the looks like the direction of the rain is sort of changing over time. I don't know if am I like affecting that and I didn't realize it? I don't think so. Is it listening to my microphone? There's all sorts of possibilities there, but great work, Amin. I super appreciate it. Where's my bell? Amin, that is for you. Great work. All right, let's look at one more. Back to and David. There you go for your number guessing chatbot. And now here we go. Close. And let's spin the wheel one more time. I really want to see love from now. Here's the thing. The title now makes me want to pick. It was good when it was numbers, and I didn't feel like, oh, I want to see this one. Like, I feel like I need to look at this one. Can I guess I could just pick. Like, I could always just go and move the arrow and then view selected. But let's have faith in the wheel, everybody. Faith in the wheel. Breakout. Ooh, should be fun. All right, let's view this one. No! By the way, I am thrilled to see this. Because this allows me to click on this link, this is a wonderful guest video that I had on the coding train from Ining Shi. Ining Shi is a graduate of the ITP, resident researcher. This bio is pretty out of date. I encourage you to check out Ining's website. Hopefully it's linked here. Maybe it's not. But Ining created something called P5 Playground, which is a really unique, interesting project. I want to just show it to you. Like, for example, if I move, this is a tool that if I move this circle around, and I think I can do things like make it bigger. I might even be able to change its color. You can see how the code itself is live updating as I move it around. So it's an interesting tool to think about how you might program in a different way through like typing code as well as having an interface, especially if we're dealing with visual design elements. And I forget what this live coding does. I guess that just updates as I type, which I guess is different. So this is different than double click on the canvas. Oh, so I think the live coding is different. That's when I edit, but the playground is what allows me to double click and add a new shape. Yeah, triangle, and it adds the code for it. Anyway, I went off on a tangent there. Check out Yining's work as well as her Brick Breaker tutorial, and let's see if we can play Breakout. Easy. Okay, I'm picking easy, everybody. Let's do hard. What do you think? Oh, let's have a live poll. Should I stop now and have a live poll? Easy, medium, or hard? Oh, that's going to take me forever to set up. Oh. When I get this live poll thing really working, that's going to be awesome. I wonder if I can do, just as like a quick and dirty a live poll, if I can say like, this is for easy. This is for medium, and this is for hard. All right. So now I think people can if you're in the Discord, you can emoji react to that. So that'll be my unscientific live poll right now. You can emoji react to that. Okay? And I will pick whichever one you so choose. I will wait. Well, this is by the way, this is giving me a lot of ideas about the live poll app. I actually really enjoy this interface of watching it, this like sort of tick up. I almost feel like, well, boy, this is better than what I had made. I mean, of course, I want to keep making it because it's fun to learn how to make your own. But in case anybody wants to make a contribution, I sort of love this way of visualizing it. But it looks like it's pretty clear that people want me to try hard. And Marcos writes, if you ask the internet what difficulty you should play, we will always choose the hardest. Okay. Here we go. All right, we're gonna. This is now going off the rails. I see, with more emojis being added. So before we go any further, moderators, please do what you can do to make sure if I return back to that, everything is okay with the emoji reactions. But I'm going back to Breakout, and we're going to hard. Okay. Uh-oh. Let me refresh the page. Oh, I pick hard and then I pick start game. Okay, so little user interface design. I actually was imagining when I clicked that, the game would start on hard. So I don't know whether that was just me totally missing it, or you might think about how the buttons are placed, what colors they are, how large they are. Obviously, there's a big button there that says start game, but it did not occur to me to press that. Okay. All right. What do I do? Arrows and maybe spacebar? That's what I'm guessing. I love the rainbow colors. I love the design. I do sort of feel like I want some sound effects. So that would be a nice thing to add. It doesn't seem that hard. But, because the reason why I say that is because I'm kind of terrible at things like this. So I just... this is very meditative, though. And relaxing. I don't know how long I should be playing this for. I sort of thought it would be hard. It would be over very soon. Now my obsessive nature wants to make sure I finish it. We can do a live poll of whether I need to stop doing this right now or I should just finish it. Definitely need some sort of music. This dot would work with this.
As always, I always forget
it's a dot.
This dot. I'm gonna do 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 dot. This dot, son. This dot. Never forget this dot. This dot, son. This dot. Never forget this dot. I'm gonna do this dot. I'm gonna do.
Okay, good enough. All right. Why am I not? Something very weird is going on my computer here where I have all this console. Like the YouTube chat is not scrolling. Like I'm seeing no new messages. Frame rate on the stream is kind of low. Let me see here what's going on. It says I have an excellent connection, so I don't know why that would be. But the chat is actually not scroll. I'm not seeing any updates on the chat. Let me pull I'm gonna refresh the YouTube chat page. So hold on, that I look at. And then I'm moving on to doing some coding stuff. It's already 10:45. Okay. Open source Saturday. Pop out chat. It says I have an excellent connection. Oh. Now this is me listening to myself. And the chat. I stop that. Close this. All right. Okay. The screen capture apparently is the problem. Yeah, I noticed that too. Yeah. So it's actually not, it's not YouTube. This is OBS. Weird. I guess it's not, now is not the time to debug this. But yeah, there's something going on with, and yeah, I can see it. So it's actually in OBS. Let me just very briefly check the settings for the HDMI from the laptop. Configure video, configure crossbar, match output FPS, device default, custom, highest FPS. And it is now gone. That was not a good idea. Device default, it is back. Auto detect, capture audio only, no. Configure video. Resolution, weird. Color space. Deactivate, activate. So let's see if, yeah. Well, it's the good news is what I'm going to do today in terms of coding is pretty much just I'm going to work on some like open source maintenance. And so there's not going to be a lot of animation. So I think the sort of slow frame rate of the laptop capture is just going to have to be fine. All right. So let me get going here with some stuff. I do want to take a short break. I need to refill my coffee. I think I may need to put on my party glasses for a minute. Ah! Oh my god. Okay, that was the light that almost like fell off. Woo! That was terrifying. I was just going to put on these glasses. I thought they would help me, and I almost knocked something over. Okay. All right. Deep breath, everybody. We should do the random numbers. All right, let's go. Let me talk about what I need to do today. I have 3 things. And why I can't seem to grab this. To bring it over here. Let's close all this stuff. Thank you. Oh, I did want to kind of look at the love from Nara, Japan. I'll look at that later. Let's go to Rainbow Topics under Fall 2020. So this is my running list of stuff. So I definitely want to continue the live poll application. I don't know to what extent I'm actually going to add any new features myself. There have been a ton of pull requests and issues filed, so I would like to, okay, I think maybe I need to take these off. I'd like to take a look at those. But actually, this is what I really want to work on today. My Twitter bot, I'm rebooting my Twitter bot tutorials. I want to talk to you. I'm really struggling with how to do it. And I spent like hours and hours last weekend making this whole thing. And I'm not even sure if I should continue in that direction. So I think I actually would like to start with that, if that's okay. But even though I said start with that, well, yeah, I think I would like to start with that. That's my highest priority because it's what I'm currently teaching in my NYU courses. I also wanted to briefly mention here that I am working on, let's see, if I go to my GitHub page and I go to repositories, this is kind of like a draft in progress. But I started working on this idea of a bot code of conduct, which is to sort of think about what are some kind of ethical and just, almost like politeness kind of questions that you want to think about if you are making a Twitter bot. There's obviously like legal questions and there's the actual Twitter rules for automation. What's allowed in terms of the Twitter terms of service. But I think there are also a bunch of really important considerations. For example, if you're making a bot that's telling jokes, does your bot punch up or punch down? And this is, I'm kind of including references to, this is from 2013, from this article written about Darius Kazemi's Bot Summit and about, sort of like the relationship between making Twitter bots and stand-up comedy, which I think is pretty interesting. So anyway, if you have thoughts on this or contributions, this is kind of like a working guide, and I'm hopefully going to include this along with the actual how to make a Twitter bot tutorials. So I wanted to mention that. The other piece of this, if I go back, is this Twitter bot A to Z. So let me clone this repo and start looking at the code and talk to you about what I'm very, very unsure about. So I need to go to iTerm. I'm going to go to the desktop where I put everything that I do on the coding train. I'm going to grab this code. Let's take a look at it. Let's go to, oh boy, no. I just opened everything in iTerm. I'm going to, what was it called? Twitterbot. I just had, my brain is thinking of like 6 different things at once right now, which is not so great. Let me open up this code now. Go to the basic one. So try to get all the code for this on screen. So this is my new Twitter bot example. And the reason why you see this word A to Z here, and why this is called TwitterBot A to Z, is the course that I'm teaching this semester at NYU is called Programming from A to Z, which sounds like it's a course about all things programming, but I use the term from A to Z because it's about programming with text. And one of the modules we're doing is make your own Twitter bot. And so this is the example for that, which is in progress. And what I hope to do and plan to do, and I'm behind on, is create a companion series of step-by-step tutorials for how to make your own Twitter bot. Now, I'm showing you sort of the end of that, but I've been really struggling with what to use. So on the one hand, the range of options are, just to talk this through for a second, I could go and use an existing Node module to work with the Twitter API. And if I just search for Twitter API node.js, what is definitely almost, a bunch will come up. So this one called Twitter-npm, Twit is another one. And if we look at these, they're like, is this something official? You sort of think, oh, maybe this is like an official thing from Twitter. It's called Twitter. But if we look at it, this is just a Node module that a user named Desmond Morris created. And if I kind of dig into it, it was last published 3 years ago. So that's my first sign that maybe this isn't what I want to use. It's maybe not actively maintained. If I go over here and use Twit, and by the way, if I search for coding train Twitter bot, we'll see what are we, am I just Sisyphus here and climbing up, pushing the boulder up the mountain to figure out how to work with the Twitter API only for it to fall back down to push it up the mountain again? And guess what? The answer to that is yes. That's exactly who I am, because I already have this. But the main issue with what I have already is that, first of all, this setting up a Twitter app, this was done in 2015. I have a feeling that whatever I showed on the Twitter developer website looks nothing like what it looks like today. And if I keep going, if I go to view all, and it's funny how I'm just browsing this through Google, but if I get down here to a bot that replies, this, which I uploaded in 2017, uses something called the Twitter Stream API, which is now deprecated. So, and by the way, these tutorials all use Twit. So if I go here, I'm like, Twit, maybe I should use Twit again. And I look at this, and the last commit was 2 years ago. So also, this is not really actively maintained. It's a little out of date. So then start looking for, then I could maybe I just don't use a Node module. I just write the code from sort of scratch, so to speak. And I could start looking at the Twitter developer docs, which I do want to pull up in a minute. But then, and I'm going to, what I end up doing is if I go into here, I start having to write a lot of code. Oh, whoops. Actually, it's this one. I start having to write a lot of code that looks like this to figure out and handle all sorts of the headers and calls to the API. And this is a mess. I don't think I can reasonably write all of this code. This is an interesting topic for a different, longer series, perhaps, of how to create your own server and create your own OAuth stuff and for authentication and post. And I don't even know what I'm doing here. I'm just pasting this from other examples. So I don't want to go that route of I'm just going to start from nothing and write all the code that I need to engage with the Twitter API. So the route that I actually went, if I go here, is making my own Twitter library, which I would not want to call Twitter. I should probably call it Choochootweets or something, some kind of node package that is from the coding train. That's a helper node module for working with the Twitter API. And that's kind of the direction I would like to go in and what I was leaning towards. But, am I just setting myself up to become another one of these? Because I'll have all this energy for it now. I'll work on it now. I do have something that not everybody has, which is a sort of large community of people who watch live streams and videos who might want to contribute and help maintain. And I could also think about the sort of coding train budget overall, so to speak, and hire somebody to help maintain this library that I'm using in video tutorials. So all of that is within the realm of possibility, but I'm not so sure about whether I want to do that. And I was kind of sure I wanted to do it when I couldn't find anything, but Violet in the Coding Train community, they turned me on to Twitter Lite, which is basically exactly what I want to do, which is a fully featured modern client server library for the Twitter API. It's promise driven versus async and await. That's something I really want. TypeScript support is not something that I care about, but I realize has value under 1 kilobyte. All this is good. And look at this. This is like this. I just want to highlight this for you. We have built this library because existing ones have not been recently maintained. And if I click on this, or depend on outdated libraries. So if I go here, we see this is referencing Node Twitter, which is not recently maintained, and then Twit. So both of these. So their motivation is exactly the same, but I still am not entirely clear. It definitely had a release in June. So that's, first of all, June is not that long ago. It's 2020. This probably, rather than create my own, I should make use of somebody else's. The only thing I can't figure out is this is still based on sorry, I'm reading the chat right now. I shouldn't read the chat, I guess, right now because it's not directly relevant. But this is using from what? Let's look at the issues for a second. Okay. I just wanted to see Twitter. This is what I want to look at. So this is there any, there's I guess a version 2 of the Twitter API. And is there any planned support? This was introducing new Twitter API. So that's something that, but look at this. There's actually active discussion 25 days ago. So I'm starting to feel like maybe another poll. I'm starting to feel like maybe I should use this instead of building my own. I don't really necessarily need access to the version 2 API, and then also like maybe I could contribute to this as opposed to write my own. However, there is one major missing piece, and I want to look here. I haven't actually done this. I want to search in this repository for the keyword webhook. Under issues, I found one. Support put requests. This is from old. Account activity, yeah. So the question is, now I'm off in somewhere where I don't fully understand, but so what this doesn't seem to have, that as far as I can tell, is I'm sorry, I'm like thinking here. The thing, sorry. One of the things that I would like to do as part of the tutorials is allow another Twitter user to send a reply to the bot example and have the bot reply back. Now, this is dangerous territory in terms of like sort of like spam harassment that I could wade into in terms of setting people up to make examples of automatic replies. But still, I think for the creative practice of making artistic or playful bots, there's a lot of possibilities there that are worthwhile. And that requires something called a webhook. And I don't believe that the Twitter Lite module is currently supporting that. And what I have been using in my examples is something called AutoHook. It's a module from Twitter. This is actually from Twitter, called AutoHook. If I go here, you can see it's under Twitter dev. This is the official Twitter set of repos, and I was basing my examples off of this, and actually, additionally, building that in to the library. So if you go down here, I have a function in the library which you can init activity. It uses something called Ngrok, which I have to get into and talk about, to create this server and this webhook automatically with all the tokens. And then so from the end user of the library, you can actually just call init activity, pass it a callback, and this callback will, anytime somebody mentions the bot, you have a function that you can now handle that in. Which to me is like wrapping all the hard, weird, like tricky stuff into a nice, almost like a processing or P5 like way where I can just have this one callback. So that is a lot of exposition for me trying to think about whether I should use Twitter Lite or not. So here's the thing. I think I'm making a decision right now. I would like to just make my own. Making my own doesn't stop people from using Twitter Lite. It doesn't stop me from changing to use Twitter Lite in the future. I think one of the key things with open source projects is to be very transparent about what you're doing. And if I decide not to maintain it anymore, I won't maintain it anymore. Also, if I make my own and I want those video tutorials to last for a longer amount of time, then I have more control because I can, even if the Twitter API changes, if I establish some basic functionality for the user interface, essentially, then I can always swap out the behind the scenes stuff. So that's, I think, my decision. Also, I'll tell you the other thing. I really want to learn, I don't know how to do this, how to turn this into a proper node package. So when somebody types npm install Choochootweets, they'll have that node package. Right now, the way my examples are working is you actually just have to have my twitter.js file in there, and then in your code, you have to say require.twitter. So Violet is suggesting also forking Twitter Lite and adding other things to it. The reason why I think that's a great suggestion, I'm a little bit hesitant to do that because I think that's a smart strategy, but I'm a little hesitant to do that because I just don't know. That's going to be harder for me to figure out right now in a way. But I also, another option would be to use Twitter Lite behind the scenes. There's no reason why I couldn't make my library a thin layer over Twitter Lite, instead of the stuff that I have. So that also, I think that's it, because node modules themselves can have other dependencies. And as long as they're license compatible, and if I look at the license, is MIT license, I believe it would be. So that's, instead of having my own functions, instead of forking it, I could just write my own library that basically uses it behind the scenes. That's what I'm sort of thinking of doing. Solar Liner says, do make your own. You have a community, many people whom would gladly help in maintaining it. It would help with maintainership exhaustion. Yeah. I also so I think all of this is true. The one question in my mind is, would the energy of this community be better be put to better use by helping to maintain Twitter Lite, for example, rather than but I don't know that Twitter Lite is looks like it's maintained by a company called DraftBit that I'm not familiar with. And I don't know, maybe they don't want all of us suddenly going into their repo and adding stuff and pull requesting it. So, I'm not in touch with them. I haven't, I sent one tweet that mentioned it when I was thinking about this in my tweet thread. But so this is all I'm thinking about. All right. Okay. Looking at the net. So I think is the live poll done? No, it's not done. So it's 11 a.m. I'm going to take a short break. I'm going to let everybody who wants to, I'm going to come back. And my only goal here for today is to turn, and somebody told me I should use Rollup. A module bundler. So basically what I want to do is turn this into a proper node module that I publish. And so each of these examples that I'm making, instead of requiring twitter.js, they'll actually require the node module, and it'll be part of the dependencies of package.json, which right now the only dependencies are .env and OAuth. Okay? Yeah, so that's what I want to do. And I would love any suggestions of what I should look into. Coding Train Twitter and publish it into NPM registry with the name. Yeah, exactly. So give me a minute here. I'm going to go to the intermission screen. I have a bit of a headache. I think I just need to get some water. Coding Train brought to you by water. And I'll be back to continue this, okay? And All right. Here we go. I'll see you in in less than 5 minutes, hopefully. All right. Here we are back. Is this what I want to use? Okay. So just to remind everybody, for all of you who just joined, which is nobody, I am attempting to turn some code that I've written into a node module as a helper module for making Twitter bots. And then I would like to make today an example Twitter bot. And I would call it the Choo bot, which is the perfect name. But guess what? You would this already exists. It's a bot. I don't know, what am I logged into as Twitter right now? Give me a second here. What is promoted tweet? Ugh. Am I logged into Twitter? I am. Okay. That's just annoying. Okay. So Choochootbot tweets like a random train out of emojis going through a scene at like a certain time of day, I guess. And oh my god, geez, all the ads are insane. Okay, so this is I kind of want to do something like this, but I guess I'll just start with I don't know. I guess I could call it bot Choo. Oh, but you know what? I'm gonna use just this test account. So which is let me see if I can go to my profile. I don't know how to use Twitter. Okay, here we go. So you can see this is from some examples that I was working on from the other day. So I'm just going to use this particular test account right now, which is the account that I use for my course. But when I make the actual sequenced video tutorials, I will create a new account that is something coding train themed. Okay. So I'm looking for I'm looking to see if I missed any messages. There isn't any really need for rollup or webpack. Yeah, I imagine that eventually I will have more than one JavaScript file, but I want to start as simple as possible. So, oh my god, how to make an npm? Oh, how to publish? Oh no, how to make an npm package? Oh, good. Oh, awesome. I'm on the actual documentation. Okay. So create a package.json file. Create the file that will be loaded when your module is required by another application. Great. Okay. All right. So I've kind of done most of this already. So let me just refactor this repo. All right. Let's do some cleanup here. And you know what? Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to let this sit as it is because this is currently actively a repo that my students are looking at possibly this weekend to work on their projects. So if I move it and start updating and committing to it, it's going to disrupt them. So I think I'll actually start over. And
sorry, I couldn't.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to start over and I'm going to make a new repo, but I'm going to start over. So let me go. Where am I? Desktop Twitter. Oh yeah. What? Oh yeah, that's weird. I have a bunch of things here. Oh, that's so strange. I don't know where I am. Anyway. I forgot. Oh! Doesn't matter. I'm fine. Everything's fine. I was in a different folder than I thought. Let's make a directory called... All right, I need some clever names. Choochootweets. Choochootweets. I think that's what I'm going to go with right now. I don't have a better idea. Okay, I'm waiting for better ideas. I assume I can change the name, right? We're going with Choochootweets. Now we're going to follow these instructions. Okay. So we're going to do npm. What's a scoped versus unscoped? I don't know what that is. I don't think I'm scoped. But unscoped packages are always public. Yeah. I want this to be public, so I'm unscoped. npm, wait, no. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, npm init. Oh, how interesting. I was about to do git init, but I want to do npm init. Okay. So let me make this so you can see this a little better. Package name, Choochootweets. Dad train. Thank you, Simon. So I do have to make an npm account and all of that. I will be doing that as well. Code Choochoo. No, but this is specifically tweet train. I don't know if you can change the name after you publish to npm. I'm pretty good with Choochootweets, although npm install Choochootweets is kind of long. I'm waiting. Boy, this is like the hardest part of this process is coming up with a name. Package name. I'm not publishing it yet, so and we're going to make the version 0.0.1. Description. Coding train Twitter API helper module. Sure, index.js. Test command. I should make tests, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. I don't have a Git repo yet. Well, I guess I should make one. But I'll deal with that later. Keywords. Twitter, coding train, API, bot, tweeting train. Okay. Author. I don't know. I think I'll just say coding train community. For lack of a better idea right now. License. I think I probably will just use the MIT license, but I don't know what to type here for that, so let me fix that later. ISC. What's ISC? Open Source Initiative. This is like an MIT like license. Yeah, this is fine. I'll just leave that for right now. Yes. Okay. All right. So now I want to create. Let's go and open it up. Nope. Let me make a file called index.js. And that now I'm going to just go ahead and get the code that I've already written, which is all here. And paste it in. So now I have dependencies. So I assume now the dependencies that are going to be part of this node module, which could be Twitter Lite, for example, I could just say npm install here. So first of all, let me make a git ignore. I don't have, I haven't made this a git repo yet, but, and let's call this, let's say node modules, in case I have any .env files in there, silly DS store files that are on the Mac. So let's do that. So now, and then, like I want to, and then here also, I think I'm exporting this object, but I want it to be called Choochootweets. All aboard Twitter API. All aboard Twitter. I like that. Choochootweets. Okay. Let's see. And let's see. Okay, so now, now what would be, now in my previous repo, I want to have examples. Oh, whoops. So let's look at, how did this work with like this example? Oh, I see. So the examples are written with like just So interestingly enough, I'm doing exactly what I did before, just reorganizing the repo and then publishing it. So maybe this is a little bit silly the way I'm doing this, but it's fine. I'm happy to start over. Let me get the most basic example from what I had before. So I want to create a folder. I don't know what the conventions are. Okay, let's keep reading this. Create the file that will be loaded. Exports. Test your module. Oh, interesting. Oh, he wants me to publish it. I was going to try testing it without publishing it, but that's fine. On the command line run. All right, I'm not going to worry about this. So let's... So like literally if I just type npm publish, it's going to publish it. I can't imagine that that's the case. Let's just see what happens. What could go wrong? Okay. Not found. You should bug the author or use the name yourself. So I think I have to create an npm account, is my guess. And yeah, okay. So let's create a npm. Let me create an account. Sign up. I have one already. All right. While I figure out how to log in, I'm pretty sure. Come on, sign in. Sign in. Username. I've made one because we use this for ML5. I'm just looking at my password manager now. Maybe I should just work on it and publish it after the stream. Although I think figuring out how to publish it during the stream is kind of interesting. So let's look at npm. Yeah, I have an account. Whoa, what a crazy password that is. So hold on a second. And I need to, I definitely should set up two-factor, which I don't have set up. It's my password manager is telling me to. So I'm just so you know what I'm doing. This is where I'm on, but I'm just going to type in my username and password. Actually, I don't care. My username is a public thing. So I'm sure somebody could figure out my password from like the pattern and the sound, but good luck to you. All right, here we go. Signing in. I don't know what's going to show up. So one-time password for my authenticator device. Okay. So this is an interesting question. Did I, at one point, I mean, last time I used this was probably like over a year ago. So I'm looking at my authenticator and I do not have an NPM one. So let's see. Our single-use recovery code. I know. Hold on. Oh my God. Authenticator device. NPM does not accept SMS text to phone as a two-factor. Wow, did I enable two-factor and then at some point I lost it? I might have to make a new account. I should probably make a new one for the coding train anyway. Let's make a new account. So I'm gonna make a new NPM account that's just for the coding train. I can sign in with my GitHub. Oh, why don't I just do that? So where do I sign in with my GitHub? Let's try this. I didn't see that as an option. I don't see that as an option to sign in with GitHub, but I'm definitely fine with doing that. Sign up. Your email address will be added to the metadata of packages. Okay, so you know what? I'm going to use a more public... I'm going to make this an official coding train thing, and I'm going to use... I can change this email later, but I'm just going to use the same silly password. which is a bad idea. I should generate a new one, but I don't have time right now, and I'm going to create this account. And then, I don't usually like to do this, but I'm just going to do that. Okay, great. All right, here we are. I have not verified my email address. So let me do that again. Let me do that. This is riveting live streaming. How to sign up for an NPM account. But honestly, if I don't do this now, like, when am I going to have time to do this? I need to go to my coding train email, which by the way, good luck reaching me there. I never check it, except for times like this. You should join the Discord if you want to get in touch. That's the sort of best place. Welcome to NPM. Verify my email. Okay. I will set up two-factor later. Okay. User must be authenticated to perform this. Are you telling me I've got to do it on this laptop where I'm logged in? Oh, boy, NPM really, I mean, this is good that there's a lot of security checks, but let's go. Let me see if I can log into my email here. Oh my God, are you serious? I have got to do something about how I live stream with a computer that doesn't have my password manager part of it. I'm afraid to have my password manager part of it because I don't want to. So I look up my password manager on my phone every time I need to log into something. It takes forever while I'm live streaming. Let's play some music. Or maybe this one.
It's the forward Cartesian coordinate song.
Oh my God, you've got to be kidding me. I cannot find it. There we go.
Auto-tune and the internet will fix that for me. Sing it with me. It's the forward Cartesian coordinate.
Yay! Wait, hold on. Let me close my email so I don't go to that tab by accident.
It's the forward Cartesian coordinate song.
All right, I'm now logged into NPM. Boy, that took forever. And I'm sure I can add like some of you who are going to help contribute and all that sort of stuff. Okay, here we go. Whew. Now, I want to, do I make a new project? What do I do now? What's the next step? Profile packages. Let's go there. Organizations. Let's do this. The coding train. Must be lowercase. The coding train. Coding train. Create unlimited public. Convert coding train into an org. All right, let's try that. Oh, username. So I do want to make this an org. I think I don't want to do this right now because I'm not able to get into my personal account. So I'll do this later. This will happen after the stream. I'm sure I can convert it later and then invite people to help. Okay. Access tokens, packages, account. What do I do next? Profile. Add private. No, I don't want a private package. I guess I could make it private right now. Okay. Recently updated packages. What do I do next? I don't know what to do. Probably need to. Where was I in the instructions? I was somewhere where I was in instructions for how to publish your. Okay. npm publish. So let's look up npm publish documentation. So publish is a package to the registry so that it can be installed by name. They're included if there's no git ignore or npm ignore. Somehow I must have to authenticate. Fails if the package name and version combination already exists. Once a package is published with a given name and version, that specific name and version combination can never be used again, even if it was removed with npm unpublish. Wow. Similar to dry run. So as of npm 5, both SHA-1 and integrity field. Okay. Registry, scope, add user, owner. Oh boy. Violet is mentioning something about a no harm license. I actually have a project I'm working on very much related to that. So I'm going to circle back to that later, but I 100% agree with that sentiment. Authenticate npm registry. Maybe I need to do that. npm add user. Creates or verify a user in the specified registry and save the... Okay. So I guess I need to do add user. Is that what npm login? All right, let's try that. Username. Coding train. Password. All right, everybody, hold on a second here. Oh, boy. I'll be back in about 45 minutes here after I forget this password. Come on. Come on, password manager. Oh, now my phone is like failing. Let me just quit everything on my phone. Oh, I'm sorry, everybody. One path. Okay. There we go. I'm looking for npm now. And now let's get my password. I'm going to change my password later. Because email. This is public. Okay, yes, I know. Okay. Hey, that's good. I think I logged in. I'm registered. All right, that's a good next step. Okay, now if I type npm publish, oh, is this actually? Did I just publish a node module called Choochootweets? I think I did. So now, if I mean, none of this is going to work, but like if I go to, I mean, this is all my code. So let me open up everything. And I haven't pushed it to GitHub. I haven't done anything. So this is all my various TwitterBot stuff. If I create a new folder called, oops, no, not a new file. If I create a new folder, and I call it live, just like test choo-choo tests. And then I'm going to go to choo-choo tests and no, not Choochootweets. Ah! No! Isn't there choo-choo tests in there? Oh, it's got a dash. There we go. And now if I say npm install npm init, just do all this stuff. And then let's say npm install Choochootweets. No way! No way. That worked. Look at that. I feel so... This is how I feel. I can't believe I just published a node module called Choochootweets. Awesome. Now, I don't think it'll work, but let's see how far we get. So I'm going to try to get my basic example to run. And obviously, I'm going to need to do documentation and all sorts of stuff like that. So let me go here and get... Now, this is actually wrong, unfortunately. I think my in-class bot will be correct because that's what I was doing in class. Yeah, this is... All right, so I'm... Oh, bad! Very bad! Ah! Okay, this is very bad. I think I already regenerated those. I forgot that. Hold on a second. I'm going to quickly regenerate all those. If I haven't. I've got like 30 seconds while the live stream catches up. Developer, twitter.com, developer portal, keys and tokens. Regenerate. Okay. I have not saved them, but yeah, I'm just going to say yes. Regenerate. Okay, I regenerated all of my keys. So now I can go back to here. You can look at these all you want, because they're not valid anymore. And I am going to change this to this process.env.consumer key. Change this to process.env consumer secret. Token. Let's grab all this. I'm going to go to Choochootweets and create a file called bot.js. Paste this in here, and now require Choochootweets. Is this what it is? No. Oh, I just do this. And let's just do this. I don't know what I'm doing here. Choochootweets. Okay. So I'm going to need to make my .env file and all that stuff, but let's just go back. So this is a very big, the idea of this example is it is going to console log hello. It's going to authenticate. Oops. I'm going to put this at the top here. So it's going to require my new node module called Choochootweets. It's going to console log hello. It's going to create basically an account called, it's going to create an object called A to Z ITP. And it's going to run this function called test tweet, which I can take this. Somebody just tagged me. Yes, okay. I got that already. Response equals await that account tweet this number, which is a random number, and then just sort of console logging what it tweeted to sort of see. So this is like the basic hello world, and I don't need this env or ngrok thing just yet. That's going to be for a future example for a reply bot. So this is sort of like the basic hello world example. And I feel like I want to be able to see like the full line of code. There it is. All right, here's the basic hello world example. So if I go back to gotta regenerate those again. I was leaving them open. Yes, I saved them. Regenerate. Yes, regenerate. Okay. I was leaving it open because I wanted to go back and get them. Maybe I should just do my .env file right now. And then I won't have to. I'm going to do my .env file right now. Okay, everybody? That way I can close all of the token windows and never bring it up, never speak of it again. .env. So what are the things I need in .env? So I can actually show you what I'm doing now. What I'm going to do, and it's actually, if I look back at the code, I need a .env file that has all of these environment variables in it. So consumer key equals consumer secret equals. And if you're not familiar with .env, I do have a whole video about it. Somebody could find it and paste it. But it's basically a way of hiding my secret keys for working with the Twitter API in a separate file that I would not publish or save anywhere. And then if people wanted to use my code, all they have to do is create their own .env file. Whoops. So now if I go here, I also need token. And then I need token secret. So I'm now going to go into the Twitter developer portal and get all these values. And when I make the proper sequence tutorial, I will show the steps and how to do that, because I can record that offline and then blur or just regenerate all of the tokens. That's what I did with the Discord bot tutorials that I have yet to. So give me a moment while I do this and listen to this enjoyable music. I am now working with my secret keys. Everybody, don't pay attention. Access token, copied. Access token secret, copied. Yes, I saved them. API key, copy. API key secret, copy. .env file close. I finished already. I just had to look at myself. All right, back to here. All right, so though all of that stuff is in this .env file, and so I need to now say I need to install .env. So that's a node package that allows me to automatically load the environment variables from a .env file. So I believe it's just like, I just say like require .env.config or something. Like if I just include this one line of code, and I can probably find that if I'm looking for, stop, don't close that window. I done it again. How many times? How many times? Regenerate. Yes, I saved them. Regenerate. I regenerated them. Okay, back to the music. All right, everybody. My API key is copied. New API key. Okay, got it. New API key secret. Got it. Close.env. Close the browser page that has them on it. Is it going to make me redo my access token? Hopefully not. Okay, it's closed. Okay, now what I was looking for is my Shiftman Twitterbot A to Z examples, because I used .env there. And I think the code is just, yeah, I mean, I wrote it as 2 lines here, like require and then call config. I kind of like doing that. It's a little silly, but okay. So now this shouldn't work. Thank you, John Pearson, for your very, very generous super chat. Okay. And the lights are blinking. You can sort of see it right here. You see that blinking? That's the lights blinking that you can't really see. I need to have a better setup for that. All right. Now, let me go to npm. Let's just do node and let's run it. This is not going to work. Okay, module not found. Not found Twitter autohook. Right. Because I need to fix my actual module, which is I have too many things open. What is this? Don't save. What is this? Don't save. All right. Sorry, I have too many things open here. All I care about now is my Choochootweets module and my Choo tests. So if I go here and to Choochootweets, it's very confusing. Choochootweets, what I need to do is install, it depends on all these other modules. So for example, I need to install Twitter autohook. Right? I think this is just how I do it. Like, it's going to depend on all these. And then what else? Ngrok. Like, node modules depend on each other. And is this how I do it? I think so. Are these built in URL and HTTP? I definitely need OAuth. OAuth. So I think, and then if I just do npm publish now, I cannot publish over the previous version. So now I need to change it to, and I haven't done, I should do all this integrated with Git, but I haven't done that yet. So if I change this to that, version 2, and type npm publish again, and then that published version 2. Now if I go back to my Choo tests, npm update? No? npm update Choochootweets? Let's look at package.json. Yeah, I can manually just change it here. How do I get it to automatically know there's a new version? I mean, I know I could like just change it and then write npm install again. But there's got to be a way. There's got to be a way. If I just, will this? No. Audited 2 packages? No. Someone's going to tell me this. Arnav is typing. I mean, I know, I think what I'm going to do is just install it again. Oh. Do I do that? No. I mean, is it like that it needs to have like that? And then it'll update it? No. I know I can do this. And then do install. Latest. npm install latest. Somebody will tell me. npm install latest. No, that's going to be like a latest package. I don't want to do that. I'm looking at the chat. npm install it again. No, I just tried that. Right, I'm going to do it my way. Change this to 0.2. No one's telling me. Okay, I got it. And now it's installing all this other stuff. And now I can say node bot.js. Hey! Now, if I go to Twitter and I hit refresh here, look at that. Today's tweet is brought to you by the number 0.09688041415895321. Okay. I need a Kleenex. Sorry, I muted my mic. I forgot. Sorry, everybody. All right, here comes the mention that my mic was muted. Okay. I fixed it. All right. Let's see. So now I think what I want to do is in this node new project, I want to create a folder called examples. And then now I'm just going to grab and say basic bot. And I'm going to, in basic bot, create a file called index.bot.js. And I'm going to grab this code. I will put, now I'm going to, desktop, Twitter, Choo tests. I'm going to copy the .env file without showing you its contents. But then I also want to copy it. And rename it env sample. And then is it better to call it .env sample or just env sample? Then I'm going to not show my screen, go back to my code editor and go to examples, env sample, and I think I'm just going to put 1, 2, 3, 4 in for all of these. It's a quick way. So the idea here is that in the repo, there will be a file called env sample, which shows you what you need. And then you just have to rename it to .env and put your own codes in there. That's the way I will explain this. And then if it's here, don't I need to do this like in the repo itself for testing with the examples? Like, this is how you will use it for testing in this repo. I would do ./index, something like this. Like I need to go up a directory. Is that right? How come I don't know how to do this? Like this. So let's try this. So now I'm going back to Choochootweets, and I'm gonna go into my examples and the first one and say node bot.js. Cannot find module .index.js. How do I go up a directory? Like ... I don't know how to do this. No. It's a convention to call it .env.sample. Oh, I could do that. Oh, npm install Choochootweets at latest. Got it. Okay. Do you live stream every Saturday? Yes. Oh, it's almost noon. I'm so close to getting to the final part of this that I want to get to, at least for today. Then I have a lot of work to do. Require, but how do I all right, let me go back and look at that twit example that did it. I should really know this. This is embarrassing. Twitter Lite. Oh, let's see how they do it. Test. Twitter.test.js. Require dot Twitter. Oh, do I just do dot index? So just that? And should I not be calling it index.js? Maybe I should call it choo. I don't know. Let's try this. No, cannot find module dot. So this is, no, but what? Whoops. Twitter Lite test, and this is what it needs to import, twitter.js. Test. require ... Twitter. Ooh, this is a nice way of doing it. I should do it this way also. See, this is why I should be using Twitter Lite. I'm just like looking at their library and copying it. ... / index. Oh, there were 2 directories. Got it. ... Yeah, this is what I thought. Let's try this. Yay! Okay. So that's one example. Now, are you ready for a little insanity here? Let's grab the other examples. Image. Yeah. I want to have both these examples. So let's grab both these examples, put them in examples. And there's probably some things that I did differently. I want to get both of these to work. So, and I don't need this anymore. And don't open my .env file. I need this to go in here. You'll see what this one does in a second. Bot.js. Let's do this. And then what this one is doing is it's also... Oh, yeah. And I need some help with this. So this will be an interesting thing to discuss. Get GIF. We're going to search for a coding train GIF. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to need my Tenor API key. So hold on a sec. Tenor search query. Yes. Process.env tenor key. Okay, sorry. So I need to, npm node fetch and tenor.js for this one. So let's go to, I just want to get all these working. Again, I'm going to record video tutorials where I build all of these examples. I'm just trying to get them working with my framework. And then, so npm install tenor.js. Oh, I copied the whole thing over, so I can just do npm install, I think. Hold on. Package.json. Yeah, I don't need this. I need all these. Okay, great. Oh, and this is all wrong. But again, people want coding train community members are going to help me clean all this up after I just get everything going today. npm install. Okay, so now if I just do this, oh, and I should rename it to bot. I should rename it to, I like having them called bot.js. Rename it to bot.js. And I need the .env file. Did I not bring that over? I need the .env file and sample, both of those. Now in sample, I need to add one more thing, which is, because this is, I need to add the tenor key, and I'll explain what that is in a second. Okay, so I need to grab now my API key for the Tenor API. So what is that? Tenor API GIF. So this is developer login. So and I'm just going to log in. Whoops. Let's just see if this works. I think maybe I did this way. Oh, okay, fine. I did not, but that's fine. We get a new key. Google G Suite accounts cannot create Tenor accounts. All right, let's see. Do I have a Tenor? Oh, this is so hard, all the things to have to do. Let's see if my password manager has my Tenor login. Oh my God. It does not? What the hey-ho? Okay, let's try get a free API key. Sign in. I'm just going to, I hate the fact that I'm doing this, but it's what I'm going to do. How did I get this before? This is craziness. App name coding train example. So by the way, I logged in to what I'm doing right now. If you want to follow along, is I'm at tenor.com developer key registration, and this is an example for my video tutorials on YouTube here about GIF keyboard. That's how I heard about it. Sure. And now I'm going to click Get API Key. Oh, look. I do have one. There we go. This is what I was using. So I'm going to get my API key, copying it, and I'm going to put it in my .env. So sorry I can't show this to you. This is why I want to record these as separate video tutorials. And now I should be able to come back to here. So what I've done is I have gotten an API key for Tenor. The Tenor API. Tenor is a GIF website. So if I go to like Tenor GIF, and they make a GIF keyboard. Who knows? They do have a relationship somehow with YouTube, because I got an email at one point from somebody, and they were like, "We made you an official Coding Train GIF page." So there's a whole bunch of like Coding Train GIFs. This is the one that I like, that I think is appropriate. If I search for Coding Train robot, yeah, this one's pretty good. So I should just like hard code in to like tweet this one. The robot is here, but I'll just let it pick a random one. So what the code is doing in this particular example, that again, I need to make a video tutorial for. If I go back to bot.js, is first of all, it uses the Tenor API. So I'm installed the node Tenor module. I'm doing search with this query coding train, getting 11 GIFs back. I pick a random one, and then I get the URL for it, and I use fetch to get it. I get the blob, I convert it to a buffer, and what I need to tweet it is to get it into a base 64 string. This is stuff that I've done in numerous video tutorials. And so once I have it as a base 64 string, then why do I take the substring 0, 100? Oh, because I'm just console logging it to make sure it works. Okay. And I think I can take this stuff out. Now, one thing I hadn't gotten to work is I hadn't gotten the metadata alt text to work yet. So that's what I'm sort of working on here. But basically, I need to upload the media to Twitter, and then I can, when I put my tweet, I can say today's number. I can then take the ID to that media I uploaded and attach it to the tweet. So let's see. This needs work, but let's see if this works. Okay. Twitter is not defined. Where is that? Bot.js, Jet.js line 31, because I'm calling it the name of the account, which I think is a nice variable name for it. Okay. All right. This is promising. Let's go back to the Twitter account. And there we go. Now, I'm using the small... The resolution is so bad. Let's try not using tiny GIF. I think I could just say GIF URL. Let's try this now. I think some of the GIFs might be too large for Twitter, but let's see what happens. This worked. It's funny how it did the same one twice. Now, is that just luck of the draw? Or is something not working in terms of getting a bunch of options back? Try it one more time. Okay, we got a different one. All right, so it is getting different ones. So this is a great question. Ivan asks in the chat, how do you get a Twitter API key? They didn't approve my application. So unfortunately, this is one of the roadblocks here. You do have to apply for an API key, and you have to explain what you're using it for, and there's a review process. What I can tell, all I can do is tell you what I wrote. I wrote that I'm a teacher. I think I might have used my NYU email address to explain that I'm using the Twitter API, to teach how to work with APIs in the context of a course and make examples. And then I also referenced the Coding Train channel that I'm going to make tutorial videos, and I was approved. So, and I know that my students have been applying, and they've, you should be honest, but for them, this is honest. They're saying, like, I'm in a class, and the teacher assigned us a project to work on to learn about how to use the Twitter API. So, you should answer the questions with what it is you're going to do. But I think the more detail you can provide, then hopefully you will get approved. But other than that, there's nothing I can really say. Node.js does not accept the extension in the require. So I'm not sure. Oh, that's a discussion from a little while ago. Okay. All right. So, okay, we're good. One more example. And then, by the way, then I need to do a lot of refactoring work. I don't think I'm happy with. So this particular node module I'm making is a very high level API, in that I just have a function called tweet. Whereas if you look at Twitter Lite, for example, if I go back to Twitter Lite, if you look at the documentation, what they're actually doing is allowing you to do things like, it's still a high level API, but I'm just looking for, but it's more like you call post, you give it the path, you give it the parameters. So I'm kind of hiding a lot of the details of how the actual Twitter API works by just having the examples be much more higher level, and you just call tweet and you just call upload. But I don't know if that's such a good idea. So I might want to like align the way the API works more, but I'm thinking about that, and your feedback is welcome. And this is something that I'm going to work on more over the course of the weekend. And so especially in the Discord chat, I would love to hear from people what you think about that. Okay. So now, by the way, your Tenor GIF API you'll get instantly. So there's no approval process for that. So let's get the last one to work. This is the most complex one, and I'll explain why. So this now needs a webhook environment, which is something you set up on the Twitter developer portal. And I'm using something called Ngrok, which is not necessarily what you would ultimately want to use, but basically in order to get events, in order to have a handler, a callback function that will be triggered anytime the Twitter account is mentioned. You need to create a webhook. Now, what is the definition of a webhook? This is something I should know, but I want to see is a way for an app to provide other applications with real-time information. A webhook delivers data to other applications as it happens, meaning you get the data immediately. So in other words, what I'm actually doing is this laptop is going to become a publicly available server on the internet that Twitter knows about, and it's got the webhook hosted on it. So ultimately, if I'm going to if I'm really going to have this Twitter bot live in the real world, I need to deploy this to some actual web server that isn't just my laptop sitting at home on my home internet connection. But a quick way for testing is to use Ngrok. Ngrok is like a secure tunneling service that allows you to open a tunnel that allows the outside internet to send just to that one port available for this one particular application. So it's fairly secure. I've used it for the live polling app and various things. So it's what I like to use for quick testing, but you want to this is not a sort of production ready level tool. So, and the Ngrok node package is going to automatically run everything for me as long as I have an Ngrok auth token. So let me first, let's first fix some things. Like this needs to be, so let me rename this as bot.js. And let me go to this bot.js and get this. So now I'm saying new Choochootweets. Let's call this A to Z ITP. And I'm going to say A to Z ITP reply. And I'm calling init activity. This is A to Z init activity. And so this is good, but I need the webhook environment and the Ngrok auth token. So let me go to Ngrok. And I'm going to log in. And I'm going to get my auth token. So copy. And I'm going to put it in. So I'm back over here. I'm going to get environment and environment sample. I'm going to go into reply. And in environment sample, sorry, hold on. In environment sample, I don't need this one anymore. Twitter web hook, is that what it was? That's not what it was. Webhook environment, that's what it was. This is a new one. And Ngrok auth token. Whoops. Ngrok auth token. So now these are the two, oh, you don't see me. These are the two new secret keys that I'm going to add to my actual .env file, and I'm not going to show you to say that. All right, so I'm getting the auth token. I've got that. Closing that window, and I'm putting it in .env. And then I'm getting Twitter webhook environment. So the webhook environment is something that I've already set up on the app portal on Twitter's website. And I might be able to show that to you. Whoops. No, I want to go to settings. Where is that? Where is the webhook environment setup? Under edit? No. Authentication settings, edit, callback URLs. Where is that? Oh, wait, no. Products, dev environments. There it is. Okay. So this is a page I can show you. And again, I'm eventually going to make video tutorials that'll have all this step by step. I'm kind of working through it here just to sort of practice and to get this library set up. So it has a WebSocket API. Says Solo, can I use that? I didn't think it did. So right over there, do you see that dev environment label? This is the name of my webhook environment. So this is something I've set up. I created an environment for the account activity API. I haven't set up a search tweets one, but that's something I could do also. And I'm going to copy this A to Z hook. And where it would go, I'm going to put it in there. I closed VS Code for a second. Sorry about that. Shoot. Just reopening VS Code. Okay, it goes there. Where it would go is right here. So I'll show you. So this is my .env sample A to Z hook. That's where it goes. But just say your webhook. So that's going to go there. And I think now I have everything. I have my Ngrok auth token and my webhook environment. So this should work. Let's see. Let's run this example. And I'm going to say node in bot.j. Oh, wait, hold on. Where am I? Example. Oh, no, I'm in the wrong one. I want to go into the third one. Node bot.js. No. Token is empty or not set. Check your configuration and try again. Choochootweets index.js. Config. Reply bot line 19. Okay, so somehow it didn't get. Oh, wait a sec. So this is going to be tricky, but I think. Oh, wait. So first of all, this needs to go away. That is no. This twitter.js. That's an extra file that I'm not using, which I don't think is affecting anything, but let's just double check. So this is Choochootweets index.js line 83. If I go to index.js line 83, this.config. Ngrok. And what am I calling these things? Oh, Ngrok auth token. Oh yeah, that's fine. Ngrok this.config. New autohook this.config. So I want to just console log this.config here to see if all of my environment variables are showing up correctly, but I can't show you that. So I'm going to go back to here, and I'm going to turn off the screen and hit enter. Ah, they are not. They are not. Okay, so actually I'm just going to show you what the result of this, but you can see here, I'll show you what I'm seeing. So this is the result of my debugging. For my webhook name is there, but I lost all the keys. So I've got to figure out why that is. So let me go back out of here and go back to here. And I need to try to figure out, oh, I think I know what the issue is. I think I did this a different way in a few different places. So this is Twitter consumer key, Twitter consumer secret, but I called it consumer key, consumer secret token. I shortened it. So if I go back to here, this should be that. And this is just token. And this is token secret. There we go. So I've named these different things, and this I really need to clean up. Because I should think about what the correct names are. Also, like when you go onto the Twitter API docs, I think it's called consumer key or it's called API. It's very confusing. So that I do need to clean up. That's something somebody could definitely help with. I'm going to say node.bot.js. Oh, shoot! I got to regenerate everything again. Oh, I forgot that I had the console log. Time to regenerate. Oh, so sad. Oh, how many times I need a song for when I have to regenerate my API keys. I don't have this open either. Yes, I do. Here we go. I got to be fast, people. I got to be fast. I'm regenerating. You're not getting up to me. You can copy those down as much as you want, but I'm regenerating my API key in secret. And I am regenerating my access token in secret. Okay, everything's regenerated. So I'm going to copy these and put them in my .env file. That is the access token. Paste that in. The access token secret. Paste that in. I should name them exactly what they're named on the Twitter website. Yes, I saved them. Then I'm going to get my API key. So I don't know why I'm calling it consumer key. It's called API key on the Twitter website. I got to clean all the naming up. I'm going to paste that in there. Everything's pasted in. New codes. Then I'm going back to index.js. And I'm taking out that console log. I should get like have to put like a quarter in a jar, or every time I reveal a secret token, and then at the end of the year I should donate that to a good cause. And now I'm going back here, and here we go again. I'm ready again. You won't see him this time. I'm going to run this again. So it's getting the webhook. It's creating the Ngrok server. It's subscribing to the activities. So all of this is done by the Twitter AutoHook package and Ngrok combined. And now, if somebody tweets at A to Z, and I'm going to do it from my own personal Twitter. Let's see if this works. I'm going to go to my Twitter account. I'm going to tweet at A to Z. I'm speaking like a robot for no reason. And I'm going to say, hi. I'm going to say, choo choo. 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 Tweet. It's going to be sad when this doesn't work. I feel like I should see a console log here. Mentions. Like again? Like more recently they were on screen? We saw the keys again? Where? No, but you can't see them here. I'm showing this page, but you can't see the keys. I'll regenerate them. I don't understand what's going on. Hold on. All right, I'm regenerating them again. And revoking them. I don't know what I did. I revoked them. But how come I didn't see the reply? Oh, there's actually no console log. They were there before you dismissed. They were there for a few seconds. Okay. All right. I got it. Okay. The view window was open. Okay. Let me make sure everything's going okay with this account. That nobody's hacked it, because that I left it quite long. Okay, so I don't know why it didn't actually work the reply. Well, anyway, I regenerated the keys. Oh, this is so painful. So view API key. What time is it? 12:30. I gotta go. New API key. New API key. I'm not getting to the other things I said I would do. API key secret. This I probably should work on while I'm not live streaming. Generate access token. Whoa. Oh my goodness. I totally like... Oh, I revoked it, which means I have to like completely set it up again. Oh. I've reached the maximum number of apps allowed. Hold on. What's going on here? Oh, I think everything's died. I'm so sad. I think I messed everything up. Settings. Keys and tokens. Oh, regenerate. Yeah, regenerate. Okay, man, I'm good. I don't know what just happened there. No, regenerate. Yes, regenerate. Okay. Access token. I'm good. What? Access token. Okay, that's good. Access token secret. Okay. And then, so I think I'm good now. The issue is, why did I not get... all right, so I just want this to work before I go. So I'm going to try running this again. And if somebody tweets at A to Z ITP, I should at a minimum And let's see, like, let's just make sure all this is happening in the right place. Listening. So let's try this again. Listening, getting webhooks. Oh, does that fact that the listening is happening already an issue? I'm tweeting at the bot now. And I don't see anything here. So I definitely have something going wrong. It's a little suspicious to me that I'm able to start listening before the webhook stuff has started. So I think... Oh, no. I'm not actually listening before. I just console logging listen. So that's not the problem. Also, I've run this code and it works. All right, so let's go look at here. Subscribe. Sorry, so I thought I saw. And I subscribe to the webhook with my token and token secret, and start this server with tweet handler. So if anything comes in to the webhook server, what I should see it here. Let's try, is something goofy going on here? Request on data. This all should work. Let's just try this. Let's try this again. Oh, I have a bunch of hellos? Oh, is it just being slow? Oh, it's just slow because I'm like sitting here on the home internet with a webhook, maybe. Okay. So it is working? Oh, it's working. So how come it didn't work from me? Huh. All right. Hey! It works. Thank you for not causing me a problem by sending me some sort of like spam awful content. I really appreciate that. Oh, okay, it works. I'm so tired. Okay. Now. So let me go back. Now, was I like tweeting it? Oh, you know what? I bet you I was like tweeting at the wrong account or something. Let's hold on. Notification. Okay, I'm afraid to click on this. Hold on a sec. So look at this. Why did mine not work? But this one did work. I wonder why that is. I wonder if it's just super slow because I'm like literally running my server through Ngrok from the attic here in Brooklyn. So I'm gonna be more patient. I'm gonna try it one more time. And I'm going to say, choo, choo, choo. I'm going to be more patient. How am I? What's going on here? Oh, low battery. Right. You know what I'm wondering? This is a little bit weird, but in my code example, I make sure that... No, but I don't have the same. This is right. I want to make sure that I'm not replying to myself. So I check to make sure the user ID string is not the same as for user ID, which is me. But I wonder if somehow... No, but I didn't even see a new hello there. Oh, wait. Did it come through? No. This is so weird. So it's still not there. But if I go back and see here, it's there from Swift Potato. So this may be due to either your internet connection or Twitter acting up, throttling you, or Ngrok being slow. So I'm going to make that assumption that it's related to, but it, you know, definitely that I am rate limited. Like this is just sort of like the free non-premium API account API. So I'm just going to assume that's what's going on. By the way, I feel a little bit woozy. I've been live streaming for too long. I think I need to go eat some lunch. So I'm going to wrap up here. And let me close this down. And let me publish this. So let me go back to here. And I want to get rid of these console logs. Because I don't want console logs unnecessarily happening here. And now I'm going to quit out of that. So it's not running anymore, people. So npm. Oh, so now let me. All right, let's do it. Let's finish this off, everyone. Oh, God. Git init. Okay. And do I already have a git ignore? With this stuff? I guess npm uses git ignore, so that's fine. And now I want to go onto GitHub. Sorry, I've really lost all my energy. Oh, and you don't even see me. So this is the end of my live stream. I'm going to create a new repo under coding train. Choochootweets. Node module for working with Twitter. I'm sorry I didn't get to the live poll. I had another thing I wanted to do today. And this is going to be public. And I'm importing an existing repository. So I can now say, also let me rename the branch. Oh, I guess I have to add something first. And oh, how did it get DS Store in there? Ah! I guess I need the dot here. Grr. Now change it to main. Add it. And so this needs a lot of love and a lot of work here. The README has no documentation, so much to do, but it is now available. Oh, that makes me so mad. Can I do this? Thank goodness. So here we are. And now I can do bump the version to 0.003. And so we should have now version 0.3, and I should be able to say npm publish. Here we go. What? Did that work? Did we publish? Yes. Okay. Choochootweets version 3 is published. That's what we did today on today's live stream. I'm so tired. That was so hard. And I don't even feel like I accomplished anything. But I guess I've gotten started. I need to work a lot more on this and really think it through. And then next Friday, so my schedule is that I record sequence tutorials on Fridays. I do those from a recording studio at NYU. If you want to join as a member, you can join those. But I'm going to hopefully start recording those on the Twitter bot next Friday. I need to record the Discord bot tutorials should hopefully come out. I don't want to record more of those until I release the first 3 because I want to get feedback on them. So stay tuned. Videos that are coming out actually is an ML5 object detection video. It's all ready to go. I'm just waiting for the closed captioning. So, and I use a service called 3Play Media for that. So as soon as that comes in, I'll release that video. A video about annotating your Zoom calls with P5JS is something that I'm hopefully going to have out soon, as well as these Discord bot tutorials. So there are actually 5 videos sitting in the can to be released on the coding train that I hope that I will get out this coming week. And then next Friday, I think I want to try recording the Twitter bot stuff. And Harsh is saying I would have failed all my classes if it wasn't for you. I find that very hard to believe. I think maybe hopefully I brought some happiness or joy or warmth or gave you some confidence, but I would give yourself some credit, Harsh. I really think that that saying that you would have failed without me is much is not true. Can't possibly be true. All right, Puteri. Wait, did we just have a new member join? Puteri? Hold on. Breaking news here, everyone. Wait, my iPad. 5% left. Breaking news. Puteri. Is Puteri a new member as of today? Because if they are, I'm waiting for confirmation. Puteri, do you have a random number? I'm assuming the answer is no. And therefore... Oh no, that's the wrong one. Puteri! Mwah! Welcome to the coding train. Please let me know how to pronounce your name correctly because I'm not sure I'm pronouncing it correctly. And for your membership of the coding train, you win. You're not really winning anything, to be honest. A very, very tired Dan who needs to eat some lunch and drink some water. Stay hydrated, people. Your own random number, which is 84,639. No sound. Oh, wait. Are you not getting the sound? Oh, you are. Okay. This just reminds me, by the way, that I need to go back and actually read the random numbers from today because I messed it up before. So we are at row 5, column 3, which means I need to read... Pratouche has no random... Wait, what's the difference between the star eyes and the regular this dot? That's weird. Pratyush, you don't have a random number? Pratyush. Please introduce yourself in the Discord member channels and phonetically spell out how to pronounce your name or record a quick audio file of you and pronouncing your name so I can get it correctly. I really have to pee, by the way, so I gotta wrap this up. All this coffee. Your random number is... That was TMI. TMI, I shouldn't say I have to pee on live streaming. I mean, I am live streaming. Yeah. 19,671. Wow, that's a long sound effect. 19,671, Pratyush. All right. Now, what was I doing? Row 5. I'm going to try this again. Row 5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Because someday, I'm hoping that somebody is going to edit all of this together into a full audio book of 1,000,000 random digits. All right, here we go. It's late at night for those of you who are around the world watching the coding train. For me, it's 12:45. My children have been playing video games for way too long. I need to go get them to do some other activity. Maybe we'll play. But I'm going to read the random numbers. So, but for those of you who are, it's nighttime. Settle down. Get some tea. Cozy up. Get a blanket and listen to the random numbers. 76,850. 36,697. 36,170. 65,813. 39,885. 111,000. No, 11,199. 29,170. 31,060. 10,805. 45,571. 82,406. 35,303. 42,614. 86,799. 7,439. 23,403. 9,732. It's not over yet, folks. Not over yet. Got another row to do. Here it comes. 85,269. 77,602. This is the earnest part. 2,051. 65,692. I'm thinking I might start working on Random Number the Musical. 68,665. 74,818. 73,053. 85,247. 18,623. 88,579. 63,573. 32,135. 5,325. 47,048. 90,553. Yes, you just watched a person on the internet reading random numbers. And I am now at the last number I read was row 8, column 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Row 8, column 4. So the next number is row 8, column 5. I don't know how to indicate this. But if I go back over here and I go to this, I can say row 8, next random number, row 8, column 5. Is that what I said? I hope that's right. And also while I'm here, if you want to get the particular repo that I worked on today, I'm expecting to see hopefully a lot of help with this. I'm not expecting. I don't know why I said that. I'm thank you everybody for bearing with me. It's like there's a certain energy level to live streaming, and at some point I reach this like top of this hill, and then it's just like a steep cut. Like it's just like I fall all the way to the bottom. So I'm gonna paste this link here. This is the Choochootweets library that I worked on today. Stay tuned for all of the Coding Train videos that are coming out. Please join the Discord. Thanks for your energy. Thanks for being here. Thanks for all this stuff. I don't know what else to say. I've got to go. I'm gonna blow the train whistle. I got to get to work on all the other things I need to do to try to get these 5 videos out onto the channel. I will be back next Saturday. This is my schedule. I can't believe that I have a regular schedule, but it seems that I do. Every Saturday, 10 a.m. Eastern, with some exceptions. There will be some Saturdays that I don't live stream. Settle down there, young'uns. Can you hear them when they're talking in the hallway? I don't live in the largest place. I mean, for New York City, I've got it pretty good. But I do have this lovely attic. I like to sort of like show you. I don't know if. Oh no, that's not the camera. I'm like, oh, let me show you the. Anyway, so tired. I'm gonna play you out. And thank you for riding the coding. This is okay. Let's be like a professional live streamer. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Smash. Don't forget to smash the bell. There's a bell. You smash it like that. Where's my goodbye song that I used to play? Here it is. Well, kids, thanks for watching today's episode of The Coding Train. Don't you forget to like and smash. That's what we do here in The Coding Train. Like and smash. Or notify, well, subscribe. All those kinds of things to the tubularness of this channel from cool, young, hip with it Dan. Yes, that is me on the live stream here. That's right. I'm with you live streaming on the internet because that's what we do. And I'll see you next Saturday. Be good, be kind to your friends and family. And whatever you do, stay safe, wear your mask, and keep 6 feet apart. Be on the internet close, physically distant, and be healthy. I love you all, and I will see you next Saturday at 10 a.m. on the Coding Train. All right, kids? No, wait, but seriously, I mean, there's no actual seriously here. Please join the Discord, and there's 1 minute and 37 seconds left of this song. I've got to go. I will see you all next week. If you got ideas or thoughts about this Twitter library, or I really would love to hear them, file issues or pull requests, and I'll be back. All right? Oh, this has 1 minute left to go. I'm reading the chat for a minute. I got nothing else for you. Party on? Party on, kids? Excellent. I'm off to Highclere Castle to see the Duchess. The two of us are having a cup of tea at 3 o'clock. In the Fortnite? No, Fortnite, that's a thing. Oh, don't play that Fortnite game. I'm off to be an imposter. Everyone's very worried about me. Goodbye, Violet, and Solar Liner, and Arnav, and Baron Von Taco Cat. Baron Von Taco Cat's a pretty awesome name. Oh, thank you, everybody. I will see you next week on the Coding Train. I really appreciate you being here. Goodbye.
As always, I always forget the this dot, this dot, this dot, this dot. I'm gonna do this dot, this dot. I'm gonna do this dot, this dot, this dot. I'm gonna do this dot, this dot. I'm gonna do dot, this dot, this dot, this dot, this dot song. This dot, this dot, this dot. Never forget this.
All right, I forgot. This is what I wanted to say. I didn't get to 2 things that I wanted to do. So let me just mention them. One is I need to I meant to go through the process of this. I need to release an updated version of HTTP requests for processing. And I didn't get to the live poll because I thought I would sort of do the Twitter stuff and then I'd go back to the live poll. So look, there's all these pull requests and issues, and thank you for all those. I'm sorry that I haven't gotten to them, and I will that's on my list hopefully for next weekend, or maybe I'll even take a look at these during the week. Okay, thanks everybody.
This dot, this dot, this dot, this dot, this dot, this dot, never forget this dot, this dot, this dot, this dot, I'm gonna do this dot, this dot, I'm gonna do this dot, this dot, this dot, I'm gonna do this dot, this dot, I'm gonna do dot, this dot, this dot, this dot, I'm gonna do this dot, this dot, I'm gonna do this dot, this dot, this dot, I'm gonna do this dot, this dot, I'm gonna do this dot, this dot, this dot, this dot song, this dot, this dot, this dot, never forget this dot. This dot, this dot, this dot, never forget this dot. I'm gonna do the this dot, this dot, this dot, this dot, the this dot song, never forget the this dot. Somebody compose that song for me. Unicorns and rainbows and cupcakes. What else is there? Yes, kittens. Thank you very much. Kittens and rainbows and cupcakes. Notice that. Look what I get. I'm really losing my mind. Okay, let's do it. Kittens and kittens and kittens and kittens, 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 kittens and kittens and kittens, kittens and 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 kittens and kittens and kittens. I feel just sort of like a nice feeling of relaxation. Everything's gonna be okay today. Dream is not broken, it has not frozen. This is a wonderful thing. Okay, we're gonna do it. I'm really getting to something. I need my sound effect. Unicorns and rainbows and cupcakes. What else is there? Unicorns and rainbows and cupcakes. That was invalid syntax, I forgot. There was one other thing here that I think is important that I will use continuously over and over again in all sorts of text generation analysis things. That I will use continuously over and over again. First thing I need to do is, yes, kittens. Kittens, kittens. I'm really losing my mind. Okay, we're gonna do it. Kittens and kittens and kittens and kittens, 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 kittens and kittens and kittens and Das Vidania.
Bye everybody. See you next time. That was the after credits scene.